It's the booster box Equinox. That's right. The Masters. We are going to master this modern. Oh man, everybody's got all the hype. It's super hit or miss. Obviously, I want to hit. We don't just want to open a bunch of evil twins and fiery justices. Oh man. Courtesy of the box, my buddy Josh. These are his cards, so I'm hoping for his sake more than mine. I'm nervous. I don't know, should I open the box the right way? No, we're just gonna get into it. Hopefully there's no horribly misprinted cards. Hopefully, I've seen one pack that actually had upside down cards. I think it was Rudy's video. Oh man. So obviously we need to hit the foil Goyf, the foil Lily, the foil, like just all the foils are just amazing all the time. Alright, so we're going to skip through the commons. Going to go straight to the uncommons and the rare. Although there are some notably good commons in the set. Alright. Spell Pierce, excellent common. Okay. We got the Grudge. The Evolution. Gargoyle, not that great. Alright, first rare. Skadoosh! Zell's Conscripts. Not worth anything. Was an excellent card in Modern, in my opinion, when Birthing Pod was still legal for Kiki Jiki. And a not fetch land. That's great. These used to be worth something. Supply is about to increase, so I guess I should put the foils in a single pile, huh? Alright. Not off to a great start, but you know what? There are worse rares to pull. Alright. Number 2. Alright. Banishing Stroke. Not really great. Alright, next rare. Oh, yeah. Got there. Alright, second most expensive fetch land, and probably the 4th most expensive rare. Oh! And it was an enemy. Ah, that's just brutal. That's not fun. There are a lot of, maybe the most of any set, rare shifted cards. Was that backwards? That was backwards. Yeah, that pack was backwards. Man, they must have rushed this out. Soul War, an excellent common. Okay, I think I saw that it was a rare, red foil. All right. Triland, Thoktar, red card we don't care about, and Blade Splicer, not worth anything. Was pretty good in standard, saw a little bit of play in the standard Birthing Pod when it was Scars of Mirrodin, and also I think the Delver deck. And another teaser. Great. Well, so far Verdant Catacombs is good because that means it's a fetch land box, because apparently it's not 2 and 2, it's 0 and 4. On fetches, if you know what I'm saying. Alright. Don't care. Don't care. The foil for those used to be worth something. Probably not anymore. And Death Shadow. Excellent. Almost hit MSRP on the pack. This would have probably been over $10 had it not been reprinted and increased the supply a lot. Oh, snap! Oh, that's so good. Oh, man. I don't want to say what I'm thinking, but oh, that just made this box. Oh man, double verdant, 1 foil. I quit. This box is already good enough. We'll just sell the packs, call it a day. No, that wouldn't be any fun. I hope we can keep this up. So far, there hasn't been any like utter misses. Even if the cards don't have a lot of financial value, at least they have still relevant play value, especially in Commander. There's just a lot of great Commander cards that are not necessarily worth much, but Signet's being bumped up to uncommon. Tangible Virtue, excellent common, that was worth $1 or more. And Linvala, Keeper of Silence, first mythic. I think this was freaking as high as $50 at one point. Obviously, the price will go down temporarily. It sees play in both Modern and Commander. Very excellent, good card. Ah, I thought that was a Death Shadow. Alright, so far so good. I'm liking this box. We're about 1/3 of the way. With 2 more packs, so we're 1/3 of the way. Come on. We need a big hitter. I mean, that Catacombs. Like, that's probably the big hitter, but I wouldn't mind more. Like, more uncommons. Oh, it's a black card? Okay. First big miss, not really worth anything. That's alright, can't have them all. Not even a third of the way through, we're probably over $100. I'm okay with this. At this rate, we should definitely make money. Especially since this box wasn't MSRP, but I have to treat each pack as though it's $10. Come on, we could do some Path to Exiles and some Inquisitions. Nope. Oh, okay. Probably the worst rare in the set. That's okay. Got to get those out of the way. Get those out of the way early. I want my non-mythics to be things like Blood Moons and... Okay. Maybe I was just wrong earlier. Maybe they come in the other way and I wasn't paying attention. Alright, got a Signet. Sprouting Thrinax. Saw play in Standard Jund. Blood Moon. Oh, man. It's like almost like fake video. I mean, like, Rudy's the one that has the green screens, but, I mean, there's no one's going to believe that that was a real booster pack. But Blood Moon is something you want to hit. I think it's still over $20. It's more than the pack. That's what I want. More than the pack. Might of Volcrosa, first good over $1 uncommon, I think. So I'm going to give them their own pile. A Signet. Trap card. Oh, Ranger Vios. Okay, so this actually was worth a good $1 with the old art. I think it got as high as $15 at one point. Probably not worth as much now. It's over a couple of dollars for the pack. And irrelevant foil. Alright. So we've hit 2 fetches, I guess, if you want to count the foil fetch. A Blood Moon and a Linvala. Those are our hits. I gotta get better at not showing the foil, because that's a lot of foil red cards. Alright. Don't care. Good card, but don't care. Decent card, but still not worth anything. Scavenging Ooze. One of the cards that went down in value. I think it was as high as 10. Now it's just a couple dollars, but still its playability hasn't changed. Very good card in pretty much every format it sees play in. Cards like that and Stony Silence and Grafdigger's Cage are the ones that I think took the biggest financial hit, but still have the most. Yeah, see, that one was the other way. They're just, man, these packaging is just not the best. But what they lack in packaging, they make up for in choice of reprints and foil quality. Ancient Grudge. I believe it was a common in Innistrad, wasn't it? Original Innistrad? I don't know. I have to check. You know, someone's going to have to fact check me. Wall of Denial. Excellent card. Uncommon Splicer and Hellrider. Not great. Was good in Standard at the time. But no real financial value. No real playability in any other format. Alright. So, we've only got 1 Mythic so far. And it wasn't a bad Mythic. So let's hope we can dodge the miracles, as they are not necessarily great at the moment. There is potential for growth, though. You never know, they could just unban a card, you know. Oh, Phantasmal Image. I love this card. Played it in Kiki Jiki. Birthing Pod in Modern before that was banned. Standard. Played it in Standard, both in the Birthing Pod and with Sun Titan. Very good card. First foil rare, if you don't count the fetch. This is something I would like to avoid in the rare slots. I guess I'm okay with this. Not a great card. Pretty good in draft, though. Well, I think we're over halfway through the box. I'm decently satisfied. We still need 1 massive hit. Obviously, wouldn't mind a Goy for a Snappy or something. Okay. All the Signets. Uncommon Splicer, Lingering Souls. Excellent card. Oh, Snapcaster Mage. Oh, we did it. So far, we've hit 2 good Mythics. No Mythic foils, but that's okay. I won't complain because the foil we did get is worth more than a lot of the Mythics in the set. If anyone else does these or in the comments, let me know if you've noticed the way the cards are facing in the packaging, because it's like there's no consistency here. I think this was downshifted from rare, from the Alara block. Someone fix me on that. Harmonize, excellent card, and Cruel Ultimatum, also an excellent card. No real financial value. Still see some play in Commander mildly. It was mostly a Standard All-Star. I think Pat Chapin tried playing it in Modern. Got a few camera matches, maybe top 8 at that event. I don't really remember. And Jungle Shrine. Okay. We're almost down to our last third of the box. I think this is a hit box. That Catacombs, man, that's just Great. Oh, man. Okay. So far, we haven't hit any good uncommons, though. No Paths and no Inquisitions. Grafdigger's Cage, very good card. I think this is another room for growth because it's such a cheap and easy answer to play. It was worth up to $10, maybe more. Probably only worth a couple dollars now. Foil Sync Collector, that's not bad. I'll still play those in Modern and Collected Company sideboards. Okay, let's get us another good mythic. Come on, we can do it. I can feel it. This is gonna be a 3 mythic box. Oh, Inquisition, got there. I think that's still $5 to $6, maybe 4 at the lowest. So that's good. So we've got 2 good uncommons so far. Is the Charm's a good uncommon, not worth anything. Also good uncommon, not worth anything. And Deadeye Navigator. Card is only good in Commander, but is very good. Biggest problem with this card's value is I think it was in an intro pack, so even the foils aren't worth much. But definitely a lot of people have it on their ban radar for Commander. Although I'd rather not see more cards banned. I think Commander's in a good spot. Alright. Starting to hit a few of the little lower end rares, but that's okay. At least they're not the actually unplayable rares. At least they're playable in something. Vampire Nighthawk. Good card. Oh, we did it. We hit the Uvenwald in the rare slot. But that's alright. Man, that Catacombs, I'm still having a little bit of aftershock on it. Alright, let's get another 3rd mythic. I can feel it. I can feel the goif. Oh, okay. Well, we hit a 3rd mythic, and it's a good one. Cavernous Souls. Another rare shift. It's like Snappy. 2 rares that were upshifted to mythic. They just felt like those were cards that are worthy of worth. Oh, okay, so this was I would say this box is at least an A-. I don't like to call boxes A pluses unless there is the foil mythic like Goif or Snap or Liliana, but I don't know. Catacombs is real close. I think Catacombs itself is worth more than the Snapcaster Mage. Are really dang close. Niv Mizzet, another rare shift from mythic down to rare. They wouldn't really want you to pull this as your rare slot because it is not a good modern card. It is a pretty good commander card, or commander himself. Ooh, foil. These signets being upshifted could potentially affect their value. I doubt it, but it's possible. Down to the last 5 packs here. A little less than a third of the box to go. Is this going to be a 4 mythic box so far? We've really only technically hit 1 fetch, which is very weird. Usually it's 0 or 4, right? Alright. Don't care, don't care, don't care, and don't care. Well, that might have been the worst pack in the box. At least we got it out of the way. Alright, let's end this on a high note. We need like 3 Scalding Tarns in a row. Rewind, excellent card. Okay, here we go. There we go, Serum Vision. I think that still managed to maintain some value because they did upshift the rarity and gave it some new art, so that's pretty cool. Don't care. Good card, but don't care. And darn it, another miss. But at least that pack had Serum Visions, which was the most valuable card in the pack. Got under MSRP there. I'm not sure if we're breaking even on the box or going over. I'm pretty sure we're at least breaking even, right? Like that's 3 mythics, and they're all decent. Okay. Another Signet. Don't care. Don't care. And, oh, well, we did hit 4 mythics. Not a great one, but it's worth over at least, I think it's like at least $4. Still pretty good in Commander, I think. No real playability in Modern. At least no one's playing it. It is only a 3-mana Planeswalker, but it does require other cards to work. So, but hey, it's another mythic. Probably messing up this foil stack here, but we're down to our last 2 packs. We've hit 4 mythics in this box, which is pretty good. Only one was a somewhat miss. Nothing worth 0, though. So that's not bad. I'm not even sure. Is there a mythic worth 0? They're all at least worth a couple dollars, right? Alright. And, oh yeah, I got the second fetch. Technically the 3rd, but I'm only counting it as the 2nd. Okay, there's a black card here. We know it's not going to be, unfortunately, it's probably not going to be Liliana because the frames are different. I don't know. I obviously can't call it Dark Confidant. What black rare would I want? I would probably want this just to be an Inquisition if it's not Liliana, right? I don't think there's, or maybe Death Shadow. Nope. That was also, I think that was a rare at one point. Well, anyway, this box has already got at least an A- on my book. I'd almost bump it up to an A with that other fetch there. Well, we didn't hit the Goyf or the Liliana yet. We do have this last pack. We could hit both. We could hit the third fetch, or technically the third and the fourth. Or no, I guess that was the third. I don't know. It's up to you guys to decide if you want to count that as the third fetch. Okay, Wall of Denial. Rock Swarmunk, very good uncommons. Compulsive Research, pretty good uncommon. Oh yeah, Misty Rainforest. Man, so this was technically a 4-fetch box. We hit 4 fetches, one of them foil. Yeah, 2 of the same. We did not hit the expensive one, non-foil, in Scalding Tarn. But I don't know, I mean, the worst part of this box was probably the level of the good uncommons was very low. But it made up for it in higher quality rares and mythics, because in my opinion the decent rares that came out of the box were good enough with Blood Moon. Yeah, so those I think are the hits. The lower end hits are probably the Cage, the Ooze, the Ranger, but these were cards that had value. So the Snap, these are the Snap, the Domri, and the Cavern are the mythics. Of that, the Domri is worth the least, but, you know, hey, 4 mythics, can't complain. These are the 2 high-end rares that are not the lands. And then these are the lands. Very excellent box. I'm going to say we at least broke even in terms of what the box was paid for, which I think was just about 200, maybe 209. As far as the 240 MSRP, I think we at least broke even. If not, we probably made a little bit of a profit because of that right there. So, well, that was this box. Thanks again out for Josh. I hope you enjoy your cards, and we'll see you next time.